Should we stake a mart? Or what's happening?
What does that mean in English?
Should we make a start?
Oh, right.
You can't stake Mark. He hung himself from a train station, didn't he?
Wow.
What?
I know, that was pretty dark.
What? Oh, that's not fun.
Why was that the first thing you thought of?
You said Mark, and I guess Mark's fate was just the first Mark that popped into my head.
I suppose, yeah.
I thought Wahlberg. My God.
Full marks for execution.
Oh, come on. Not you as well. Terrible. Right, let's not hang around. Let's get going.
Fucking hell.
I had to join in. I do apologise. Wonderful man. Wonderful man.
That wasn't very nice. Does that work?
Too soon?
Oh, come on.
The jokes are getting a bit ropey now, I've got to be honest. Anyway, let's move on. Let's not leave you hanging. Have we made that joke already? I can't remember. There's been so many going on. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that is impossible to listen to. Crikey, what an entrance that was. That's all going in, by the way.
Oh, fuck it is. Why?
Why?
Christian.
Indeed. Yes. That's all the explanation you need. Indeed. So, hello. We don't know
Hello.
if Alex is here or not. He might be here. He might not be here. He's like a Schrodinger
be able
thing.
to send his list?
Yeah, I have messaged. I'm awaiting a response.
Une réponse. Ouais.
Si.
Ok.
Si.
Jawohl. Hey. Right.
Hey, what you doing?
Okay. Right. Hello. Welcome back. That was there was an ad break there. Apparently, it'd be like one of those. Do you ever listen to podcasts where I don't know how ad insertion works, but it's like not actually coded in as part of the MP3. It's like gets put in when you download it or something. So sometimes you listen to a podcast and there'll be and an ad will come up and then they'll come back to the sentence and but then sometimes they'll have the little jingle to go to ads. I get that a lot with the Chris Moyles one. They'll get the jingle to go to ads and then the jingle to come out of the ads and I'm like, yes, I missed an ad. Yeah.
Sure.
It's kind of like if you're watching YouTube without ad blocker.
Yeah.
You'll be halfway through a bit and then it just goes to the ad. And then...
Yeah. I have noticed that they've started doing like add in 3, 2, 1 ad.
Oh.
I don't know if that makes it better or not. Because they're like, I can mentally prepare myself for an advert. It's just like, well, really?
Nothing's going to be...
It gives me inspiration to reach for the mouse and hover over the skip.
Yeah, nothing's going to beat Jay Foreman's little like ITV.
Oh
black and white
I
things.
love that.
Yeah. But you can see why people do like paid promotions in their videos rather than just relying on Google AdSense, can't you? Considering how much everyone hates ads.
Yeah, but then again, with people like Jay Foreman who do it so fucking well.
Yeah. My favourite one was like he's like his dad on his deathbed. He's like, "Come closer, I must tell you something. Did you know you can get 50% off?" Good stuff. I've been hearing your mechanical keyboard. I've been looking into getting one. You know.
Oh, that's so nice.
I want to get one. I found a place that does like custom coloured keys and crap. And I was thinking of getting one that was customized to look like one of the TARDIS keyboards. All the different. I love the idea of keyboards with different colours for the different keys. I don't know why I find that idea so fucking cool. But
I mean, like actual different physical keys or the backlight behind it?
The actual keys.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's next on my list.
Yeah. I've just got one like so many backlights behind it that I can have like literally just like a flag rainbow going back and forth across it. It's fantastic.
I really don't like the idea of lights on the keyboard.
No?
I think it's an unnecessary bourgeoisie privilege.
You proletariat bastard.
Sod the proles, darling. To quote Blackadder, or the guy from Blackadder. Not Blackadder, the other one. One of the actors.
Yeah, I know.
What's been going on in your lives?
So, do you remember last week we spoke about the Pokemon Direct?
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so for those not in the know, last week they did a Pokemon Direct. You know this if you listened to the last week's podcast. Shame on you. But they teased that next week we're going to have another one, and it's going to be, it's another cool thing. So obviously everyone will think that it's...
You don't want to miss this. We've just announced fan favourite Pokemon Snap's coming back, but we've got its own special one next week. It's going to be, check it out, don't miss it.
Yeah, so people were theorising, it could be like, it could be a remake of XD and Coliseum because of the Shadow Pikachu in the background. It could be a remake of Diamond Pearl Platinum. That would have been amazing. No, it's Pokemon League of Legends.
It's just ridiculous.
Pokemon Dota.
And they've done this kind of thing before on like their kind of like E3 streams. Not that they're at E3, but you know what I mean. When it just feels like they're really out of touch with their fans and that, where they'll just kind of they'll hype up things that people have no interest in whatsoever, and yet they'll just like casually mention something that people actually like, and I just kind of think, what are you doing?
Like, I would so much rather have a whole thing talk about the changes and differences between the current, like the old Pokemon Snap and this one and the new one, and rather than a fucking MOBA. And of course it's free to play.
Yeah,
or
and
free
it's made
to
by
start,
Tencent,
sorry.
The West's favourite company.
I did find it weird how it's like Pokemon Company is getting help from this company who are then outsourcing it again. And just like, well, why didn't you just hire that original company in the first fucking place? Like,
Someone in the comments pointed out that the announcement for Pokemoba or Poba, I don't know,
Mobamon.
Yeah, it was
Look at the monster, unite!
It was 4 minutes longer than the announcement trailer for Gen 8, which is quite funny. I guess it's kind of like because they're thinking, it's a brand new thing, we got to go in depth about how it all works, but actually people just kind of want another Pokemon game. Yeah. Those are the games that people buy.
Remake Diamond Pearl Platinum. Yeah. Sinnoh confirmed!
Yeah, maybe one day.
Say I'm surprised by this point.
I'm not surprised,
Nintendo
I'm just
does
disappointed.
this again and it's just like...
I think Nintendo do all right generally on their announcements and things like that.
I mean.
Yeah, Nintendo are doing fine. Pokemon Company, they're a bit sort of,
They kind of, it feels like on the Nintendo streams and things, they always seem to know what people are actually excited for. So like they'll tease things like Ridley and Smash Bros and stuff like that, and that is the big announcement that they put at the end because they know that's what people want. Whereas like you get the impression that if the Pokemon Company were making the games that Nintendo put in their streams, they just have like this Ridley's in it and this character and that one and the other. But now an exciting announcement for a spin-off that we're making that no one will care about. That's the
Metroid Prime Federation Force. Yeah.
Exciting announcement. We've added a new color block to the stages in Super Smash Brothers.
Ooh.
It's now lime green grass, not just green grass.
Oh. Lemongrass.
However, this lime green grass will have a difference of speed depending on the character you're using.
Luigi goes faster.
That's too much.
Yeah.
There we are.
I mean, I'm going to try it, but it's going to... Actually, am I even going to try it? Like, I don't know.
Don't give him the satisfaction.
No, I won't give him the download. Because it's just like... I've like you talked about like the presentations. I'm reminded of Apple when they were like at the height of their popularity,
their power.
So yeah, when they were just like, and one more thing right at the end of the presentation. You remember those?
Yeah,
where it was actually like interesting.
I can't remember what it was they said because I was never really a big Apple fan, but like I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's like one more thing. Here's U2 on your phone and you can't delete it.
Oh, mind you, have you ever
Digital
gone back
cancer.
and watched the original iPhone presentation?
The
stroke announcement?
WWDC one, yeah.
That's
I think I watched that a couple of
amazing
years
to
ago.
watch that now. He starts talking about we're releasing 3 products. We're releasing we're releasing a phone. We're releasing an internet device, and we're releasing a new MP3 player. We're releasing a phone, an internet device, and an MP3 player. Are you getting it yet? And everyone kind of loses their minds. It's
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like I feel like the way that they did that was a bit weird because in the order it was new iPod,
oh
a new MP3 player, sorry. Then it was the phone, and then it was the revolutionary web browser. So it's just like, why in that order? Why not save the phone bit for last?
no, yeah.
Like, and then 1, 2, 3, yeah, like that as a way of like engaging the audience. It's like, oh, that was beautifully done. And now, we've got widgets just like Android, but don't worry, we're gonna do it better.
There's the bit where he's demonstrating the phone and he says, well, I've got lots of albums. How do I scroll through the page? I just scroll. And he demonstrates scrolling on a phone, which is something that like babies do from the womb now. But,
Yeah, like
no one has
it's
seen
really
that before.
weird.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Like, just thinking how much we take smartphones for granted now.
Yeah.
Because they're not smartphones anymore. They're just phones.
Yeah. Well, I've said before a couple of times, how long will it be before someone starts a new job in an office and doesn't know how to work the phone on the desk? I can't imagine it'll be long.
I don't think that'll happen as much because, in essence, it's basically the same thing because he's still got the keypad, which is still on the phone.
Or rather, doesn't recognise it is probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like how I think I said this last week, where it's like, oh, you 3D printed the save icon. It's just like, you know, like, but this is how technology and society evolves.
Yeah.
Things become obsolete.
I was just thinking I ought to get a floppy drive so I can whip out my old 3 1/4 inches and have a little play.
But yeah, that's why I like retro gaming on my current PC, because like all these olden games, they should take like 5 minutes to load up. It's click the button. Oh, and it's loaded. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like 0 loading times at all.
Yeah.
Miss that.
We're on the subject of GAMs.
Yeah.
Have you seen they're doing a new Crash Bandicoot game?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah,
It's
it
the name
is.
of the game.
But what's the name of it?
It excited me 99% of it, but it seemed at times they were trying to be a bit down with the kids.
Yeah.
Well, Crash has always been like that, though, isn't he?
I know, but now he's pulling out a mobile taking selfies. That was the only part that annoyed me.
But then again, it's kind of the same reason that Sonic did the floss dance in the latest film.
I haven't seen it.
It's the time of it's the era. It's what is going on. It's the
Fucking
same
Zoomers.
way that it's the same way that people said rad and did all this stupid stuff in the 90s. It's a product of the time.
Look.
Just because we're older than the time doesn't mean it's not relevant.
Look, we're finally old enough to have another generation below us to pick on. Give us this.
But like,
Our parents did it to us, their parents did it to them. It's our fucking turn, Rich.
no, now we break the cycle. We break the
Break the
cycle of
chains.
negativity.
Break the wheel.
Yeah. Zoomers, Gen Zers, boomers. One's on top while the others are underneath. I'm not going to.
All I know is that if I'd have learnt to floss ages ago, I wouldn't have the dental problems I've got today.
I've never flossed. It's a scam by big dental.
Big Pharma.
Yeah.
Big Pharma.
I read someone saying online, people were talking about like, Zoomers, millennials, boomers, etc. And someone just said, there's a reason Generation Z is the last in the alphabet.
Christ, I don't get why people get so angry about kids enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Especially
just
do it in
like-
public or not, I guess, isn't it?
Always come back to that. But it's just like, no, if people want to play Fortnite, do stupid dances and just have fun, why the fuck does it matter to you?
No, I've got no issue with people having fun, but if I think it's
Because I work
stupid, I'm
in a
entitled
school
to
and I have to deal with it as part of my job.
I mean, like, do I
That's not
understand
just
it?
a Fortnite
No.
dance, that's the entire fucking conversation they want.
I mean, this is your You kind of brought this on yourself by wanting to work at school, mate. I'm just saying.
I mean, I am over exaggerating for the sake of the joke.
Yeah.
That's how they walk now, you know.
For the benefit of the tape.
They walk by flossing.
They've got like really
I
strong
don't even know how I know that
ankles.
it's called that. What happened to dabbing? Is dabbing still a thing?
I have no idea.
Or has that been out-cooled?
It's
I
probably
haven't
been
seen it in a while,
out-cooled.
actually. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm literally going to Google, is dabbing still a thing?
Once it's popular enough for like all the kids'
Is
extended
dabbing
family
still cool?
to know what it is, it stops being cool, really, doesn't it?
Dabbing is not cool anymore.
What game was that from, though?
Dabbing?
Yeah, was that from a game?
I don't think it was.
It was just something someone did and it caught on, I guess.
Maybe they added it to a game.
Originated from Atlanta amongst a group of rappers. The origin and dark meaning behind the dab.
Dark meaning.
Oh.
Right. First and foremost, the term dabbing is a reference for smoking and extracting marijuana concentrates.
Marijuana.
I knew.
Marijuana.
That's what I thought everyone was on about at first.
Oh, and for that reason, it's illegal in Saudi Arabia
Really?
because it's
Dab, brackets, dance.
because it alludes to cannabis and other illegal substances.
Well, there we go.
2010s, apparently.
Huh.
Hang on a minute. It is known as the Sentai move in Japan for its popular use in the Super Sentai Tokatsu.
Oh, yeah.
Tokatsuru.
Which one?
Super
Super Sentai. That's the
I
only one.
don't know.
Super Sentai is almost as old as Doctor Who.
Since the 1970s, localized the Power into the 1990s. The
Yeah,
English dub of the anime Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains
I haven't seen that one.
has the joke referring to the Sentai move as the dab.
God. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Surge
it
in
is.
popularity through mid-2014.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, it's from the rap singers then.
Yeah.
I guess you could kind of like see some of the Ginyu poses as kind of dabs,
Yeah, there's
But they're
definitely a
not
Ginyu
quite-
one, yeah.
but they're not quite doing it in the same sort of aspect of the dab where you sort of tilt your head in the opposite direction as your hands. They kind of look forward all superhero-y and just
Yeah.
have their arms up in that position. I can see. Yeah, I suppose I could see that then. Yeah.
Huh.
I just never connected it to a dab because they don't tend to do the same head movement,
Yeah.
which is that whole whatever you see them doing.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the fact that it's not cool anymore is good because it really pissed me off. 'Cause I don't understand why people did it in the first place.
We've just got flossing to deal with now.
I mean, that's not going to go away for a while.
Oh.
At least I don't know. Unless something else supplants Fortnite, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
No, they'll just make up new dances for it, probably.
Yeah, more emotes.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, I hate to say it, but Fortnite is this generation's Pokemon.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
In terms of just
it's
the
all
wide
pervasive.
reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that lockdown
Or this
happened,
like this generation's Crash Bandicoot and stuff.
I don't
not
know.
good.
It, like, when you think about like the sheer sort of public and popular culture reach that Pokemon had,
Yeah. No, I actually, yeah.
like so many things have tried to
Like,
copy it
actually
since then.
having merchandise and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like they've got Fortnite Nerf guns for fuck's sake.
At least there's not a
And
Fortnite film yet.
Well, like a
Yet they are working on a Minecraft film.
Fortnite, the first
For-
movie.
a Fortnite Nerf gun kind of makes sense because that's
Yeah.
the point of the game.
Yeah,
It's when you
they're
start
absolutely
getting,
terrible,
like-
but yeah.
Stuff that make no point being Fortnite is just Fortnite.
Like that scene from
Fortnite
Space
bath
Force.
candles.
Yeah.
Fortnite bubble bath.
Yeah, because Pokemon did all that. Like, I don't think anything else since it came out has had the same market appeal as Pokemon, has it?
No.
No.
No, because
They were
Pokemon was literally a worldwide phenomenon.
They were talking about Pokemon on
Marvel,
on
maybe.
Hello.
Sorry. That's quite a big appeal at the moment. Kids are still into Marvel and stuff. And that appeals to more than just kids.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're saying,
sorry, Christian.
I was gonna say they were talking about Pokemon on the Triforce podcast the other week, and they were saying like there's nothing really that like if you because they're obviously a bit older than us on that one, and they weren't into Pokemon. It was a bit after their time. And they're saying if you think about the things and the games and stuff that you were into as a kid, you go back, you play them as an adult, and you just think they're crap. So there must be because like one of them was like saying it was all Pokemon was rubbish and this, that, and the other. And one of them said, well, no, actually, I've got no interest in it. But the fact that people are still playing it 10, 20 years after it was big and they were kids must mean there's something about it. And just what you said then about like there hasn't really been anything like that.
Like
since.
there's a reason that people emulate Generation 1 and 2 on their phones.
Yeah.
Like, even though objectively...
They're too cheap to buy it on their 3DSs.
well, even then, not everyone has a 3DS. Everyone, as we said, has a smartphone.
I thought you were going to say Switch. Everyone has a Switch.
Seems like it. But the thing is, like... Oh, fuck, what was I going to say? Like, even though objectively, and almost factually, Generation 1 was bad...
Oh, yeah.
Like, the mechanics on it were broken.
The
gameplay was not brilliant. It was unbalanced as hell. Like, technically speaking, Generation 1 was awful. But people still go back to it because they love, like, the feeling they get from it. Like, even now, like, when I take off my nostalgia goggles and play it, I still enjoy it because you sort of build that bond with your team. You want to battle, you want to win, you want to catch new things. It's progression, but it's done really, really well.
That core gameplay hasn't changed in 24 years. I think that's why like, even if the games are unbalanced, they're not, they're buggy and everything like that. It's still the game that you like. It's not like it's not like the second gen was a completely different gameplay and style and mechanics. And that's the one that you fell in love with. It's the same, always the same. Which is one of the problems.
Me, I've always, even though I love Pokemon Red and Blue to death, I always preferred Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
Because the mechanics were so much better. It had a day and night cycle. It had a much larger world. It had more monsters. But then again, Generation 3, even better. Because you could run.
Yeah. Gen 2 came out sort of at the height of poker popularity. It was the first game. It was the first games I properly played. Like I'd had Yellow, that was only my Gen 1 game. Gen 2 was the one that I used to sit all break time playing it with my mates at school. Yeah, that's the first one, and so that's the one that's always the most.
It was more Gen 3 for us, wasn't it? Around in secondary school.
I had a bit of both.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to have my Game Boy in primary school, so I wasn't allowed to take it in and play with people.
Oh. Do you reckon Jacob, again, people like Jacob Rees-Mogg have a Game Boy, which like they follow them around with like a deck of cards for bridge? Sorry,
different meaning. It's like I still remember very vividly going over to my friend's house for like a sleepover kind of thing, and we would just play on the N64. I would like upload my team from Silver onto the N64 in Pokemon Stadium 2, and we would battle on there like that. And it's like that you don't get that sense of togetherness anymymore. Even with the Pokemon franchise, because like seeing them in 3D on the big screen isn't a big thing anymore.
The last time you get that sense of togetherness was at the start of the trailer for Pokemon Unite the other day, when they had this big montage about Pokemon bringing people together.
Yeah.
Well,
I miss it.
It's still there. It still exists. You mean the togetherness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, like Fortnite isn't going to go away anytime soon because lockdown. Because nothing big is coming out.
Of course.
So the kids are just continuing to play Fortnite. There's nothing to supplant it. So Fortnite, as far as I'm concerned, is going to be around for another couple of years at least.
Longer than 2 weeks. Yeah.
But when you think about it in terms of teenage gaming, another couple of years is a long ass time, and we don't even have to worry about Thanos snapping to keep it around.
No. Was that
That's the only reason. Well, because in Endgame, Thor was playing Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
But when you think about it, if half the universe has disappeared, obviously game creation is not going to be a primary thing to worry about. So of course people are just going to carry on playing what they still were, which is why Fortnite was still around.
Right.
Sorry, that's just a really random tangent. However, it wasn't a film. And talking of films,
Chicken Run
unless
2.
you had anything else to talk.
Chicken Run 2.
Yes,
Chicken
yes!
Run 2.
Oh my god, yes, Chicken Run 2.
That's so we mentioned it like yonks ago on the podcast. There was like it had been announced that they were going to make it, and we were saying they should make it like Dam Busters or Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
But yeah, it's been bought by Netflix.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they're going to start making it over the next couple of years. So it's probably going to be released around 2022 at the earliest. And I was looking
I'm not upset by that.
No, I was looking at the.
I'll wait till I see the film, but no,
I was looking
at the moment, not upset.
I was looking at the cast and crew bit, and it's the same writers as the original Chicken Run. It's all the same like producers and everything. So
Good.
hopefully it should be up to the same sort of cop. Bad cops, do.
What you gonna do? Gonna do what they come for you.
I was doing Bad Cops from The Simpsons.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, I've been watching a load of this channel called Dankmus. Dankmus. He does like sort of music of Simpsons episodes.
Oh, is he the one that did the steamed hams?
I think he has done a steamed hams one.
Steamed hams. I'm just gonna search steamed hams.
Let me copy this one. I'll pop that one in there. It's a handgun.
So the original, like the steamed hams clip. Love the beat already.
Flying squirrels, electric eels. That's another good one. Fuck. I'm gonna have to close this tab. I'm just gonna go on another binge. Unsexy thoughts.
Oh god,
that's a great one. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Simpsons on the brain.
Yeah. So the steamed hams clip that everybody links, the just the skit.
Yeah.
Is on a channel called Steamed Hams.
Oh, well, they must have changed that, surely.
Yeah, I hope they have anyway.
Yeah.
It's only uploaded 2 years ago.
Yeah. But it must have been.
Yeah, because there was other stuff before it. Like the first one that uploaded was the Shrek earwax candle scene. Wow.
Well, Seymour, I made it despite your directions. Superintendent Chalmers, I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yeah.
It's such a fantastic skit, that is. I love it. Oh, right. We all ready? I've got the other ones list for his winner anyway.
Magic. Well, let's do last year's results.
Yes.
The polls. The results of the polls.
I need results, Cloth, or what the French call résulté. Right.
They shot the owl too, the bastards.
So we had.
I need to rewatch that. Oh my
So
god,
good,
it was
isn't it?
so ridiculous. For those not in the know, that is a touch of cloth, which is sort of a ITV drama parody kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes. Written
Very
by
much an ITV drama,
one
isn't
Charlie
it?
Brooker. Yeah.
Oh, absolute genius.
I watched earlier actually on a similar vein a Victoria Wood sketch where she did like it was WI like ER, but it was about the Women's Institute. That was really good.
That sounds ridiculous.
I'll see if I can dig that out actually. Bippity-bidoo. Next one. There it is. It's on my suggested links already. There we are.
I'm on tenterhooks and waiting with bated
I'll
breath.
pop that in there, and you can watch that in your own time.
With all the trimmings.
Right. So, results from 1999. Oh shit! That
Yes,
actually
also
works.
somehow a week ago.
Yes. Toy Story 2, Dogma, Star Wars Episode 1, and 10 Things I Hate About You.
Nice.
Nice. So in
Who won? The winner is...
fourth place, with 3%, was 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, fair.
In third place, with 5%, was Dogma.
Ooh.
And then in second place,
I wasn't surprised.
with there's only 2% in it. In second place, with 45%, was Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh!
So then in first place, just about, with 47%, was Toy Story 2.
Hang on a minute.
That's the smallest margin of victory we've had so far. Apart from when
Add
they were
up
both
those
50.
percentages, please.
47. That comes to 100. 47 and 3 and 45 and 5. That's
Oh,
250s.
yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was more. Oh, my brain.
It's like a rotten borough, you know. Second place with 45% is Star Wars Episode 1. In first place with 3,219%. Or maybe it's Pretty Patel counting the results.
Nah, they gotta have it. You got like each film has got to be merited on a separate scoring system. It's like it's all on actors, you know, production values. Catering is obviously a clearly important one. That's why it's on
And the
there.
winner with 47,392,000%.
Oh, Lord above.
Oh, Lord of mercy. So, Toy Story 2. Hooray, I won.
Hey, excellent film.
Yes. So, we're here in the year 2000.
I'm from the year 2000.
Yeah. Wow.
Not much has changed, but we're living underwater. We're
Yes.
1,000 years too early for that.
1,000 years too early for that, yeah. That's why I hesitated a bit with it.
Wow. I've got
I've
two
got a pretty hefty list.
Yes, mine too. I've got
Yeah.
I've got two films at the top of my list that honestly, if the second place one isn't someone else's winner, I'm gonna put it on the poll anyway. It was too
Oh.
close. It was too close.
Okay.
Um,
In which case, shall I do Alex's first and then mine, so you two can fight out? Because I've got a relatively short list.
all right.
Because
This week.
I've got a list of 2, 4, 7 with 3 honourable mentions.
Oh,
Shit.
see, I've got 6 honorable mentions on the list of 5.
Nothing matters but the first place.
I know.
But it's our
We
chance
just
to.
want to. It's to shout out the films
Yeah.
we love. We don't have to go into detail about it.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like this film came out this year. I like it.
I like the funny
Okay.
feeling.
So I don't know what other films he suggested, but his winner, Alex's winner of the year 2000, was The Emperor's New Groove.
Excellent choice. Excellent
Yes.
choice.
Thoroughly excellent choice.
Yes.
Not
thoroughly.
exactly what I thought he was going to pick, but
You
so-
thought he was a big fan of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I bet.
Oh, clearly. Right, so my list in reverse order, because fuck it, honorable mentions mean nothing anymore. Road to El Dorado,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
excellent film, which I thought was going to be Alex's winner because he loves that film.
Okay, that one was in the many that got knocked off. the
Really?
list
Oh, fair.
from
I
How the
was-
Grinch Stole Christmas.
If I was
Yeah,
going to watch only one film about pre-Columbian American civilizations, it would be The Emperor's New Groove.
Fair.
yeah, but Road to El Dorado I haven't seen in a.
I haven't seen it in a very long time
Yeah,
either.
so I couldn't remember enough of it to keep it on my list.
Yeah. So yeah, that one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas,
Okay, yeah.
the 2000 version.
Is that the Jim Carrey one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Not
Again,
the
got knocked off my list.
not the 2018 version with Benedict Cumberbatch.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
There's a
Yeah,
good reason for that. Because A, it doesn't need to exist, and B, it's fucking terrible.
I thought you were going to say because all the tapes of it are cursed, so no one's ever seen them.
Also, it was released in October.
What?
Yeah,
That's so stupid.
Got
right.
the Christmas rush? Question mark.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
October 22nd. So yeah. Makes
Wow.
no sense at
The
all.
studio
But
must
yeah,
have had a better film coming out at Christmas, and they didn't want them to
Must have
to
done.
compete with themselves.
trying to think, what was the did it? It was Universal and Illumination.
Oh, Illuminati.
Universal. What else did they have?
Universal.
Well, Universal are a pretty small company, so it won't be hard to find what films they released in December.
Yeah. I genuinely don't care enough to find out. So,
Let's put them on the list.
yeah, so following on from the Grinch, X-Men, the original. the 2000
yeah.
version. Yep, excellent film.
X-Men.
Yep,
Excellent.
probably the highlight of the series. Although, no, First Class was better. But yeah, it started off the modern films of the modern superhero film. Really?
Yeah. That and Spider-Man were pretty much the two kickers which kicked it off.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, nothing like I was watching quite a few videos of old superhero movies. Like nothing is quite the same as the original X-Men trilogy and the Spider-Man trilogy is there.
They've just got that feeling to them. It's weird.
They are so early
2000s.
2000s.
They are of the time, but they still last to this time.
I mean,
Spider-Man is a little bit more.
Spider-Man 1 and 2 are okay.
I think I could happily watch X-Men and think, okay, that was released a couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not like.
Yeah, I just want to know.
Revolutionary.
Because as much as I loved the series when it came out, the X-Men franchise in films anyway has sort of gone a bit.
The franchise, but if we're just on about the original.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the film. So you had X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, First Class, Origins Wolverine, First Class.
We don't remember that one anyway.
Nobody remembers Origins Wolverine.
No.
First Class.
Or if they do, it's for the wrong reason.
The Wolverine.
Oh.
Days of Future Past. Apocalypse. And then Dark Phoenix. So out of those 9 films, 3 of them make sense. Like, the amount of continuity errors in that franchise are, quite frankly, terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's like, Professor X gets blown up in X-Men 3, but then he comes back at the end of
he's
the
like the
Wolverine,
master.
even though he's alive. Yeah, it's like, but this is supposed to be the same continuity. But yeah, from First Class, where they're like 30, to Apocalypse, and the other one where they're supposedly like close to the modern day, like they've got to age like 40 years in the space of 10. How do you turn from James McAvoy into Patrick Stewart in 10 years? That just doesn't work.
We said he hit the level and evolved.
Yeah, true. Right, so then Pokemon 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, good film. Had Lugia. Excellent. Okay. Then Emperor's New Groove.
Excellent.
Yeah. Then my second place, Titan AE.
Oh. That was a curveball.
Oh, I absolutely love it. It's a Don Bluth film, so the animation is gorgeous. But the basic setup is Earth has been destroyed by an alien race called the Dredge, who are pure energy beings. And so the story is about the main character, I'm trying to remember what his name is.
Titan.
Kale. He has to go and find the Titan project, which is basically a seeding ship to try and rebirth the Earth on a new planet. And the Dredge are trying to stop him. And it is absolutely fantastic because it is a sci-fi animated action film. It's brilliant. I highly recommend it. Matt Damon, Bill Pullman, Drew Barrymore, John Leguizamo, Ron Perlman. It's. I love it because it also had the wonderful thing, kind of like that era of sort of Disney-esque films where they had the 2D animation but mixed in with CG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
But yeah, my number one film is Chicken Run.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I love Chicken Run.
It's
landed on
film.
the perfect year for this podcast, considering what.
Yeah, Chicken Run too. Yeah. Excellent. Right. So yeah, Chicken Run, my number one. Right.
Hooray! Chicken
Carry
Run
on.
1.
Right.
Run. Can we just say Chicken Run is just a really genuinely great film?
It really is. Like, there isn't really a weak moment in the entire film, is there?
No.
Because it's all either comedy, moving the plot forward, or like just character development. It's absolutely fantastic. I like the sequence inside the pie machine. It's quite frankly one of the best things Aardman have ever done.
Yeah. It's I think
the humor is so on point as well.
yeah, I think it's easy to overlook. Well, it's easy to overlook animated films, and it's easy to overlook comedies. And this is an animated comedy, so it's really easy to overlook. I just wanted to like stop the conversation for a second just to point out to anyone listening who wasn't aware that Chicken Run is a bona fide classic film. It's really, really good. Yeah.
Also, the tie-in video game is actually really good as well.
The tie Interceptor video game.
Yeah, the Chicken Run video game is basically
the tie-in game.
think of it sort of like Metal Gear Solid, but with chickens. But with like collectathon elements in it as well. Like
Ginger!
Yeah, so it's like an action game to the collectathon, but with chickens.
Awesome.
It's kind of straightforward, but as a beginner's Metal Gear Solid game, it's really good, and it's a good movie tie-in game, which is like really uncommon.
You could do XCOM with Chicken Run, couldn't you?
Oh my god! Oh my god, that needs to be a mod. Chicken com. Love it.
All right.
Yes, carry on.
Cool. Ozzy, would you like to go next?
Because you still need. Because I didn't mention one of the films on your list, so you still have trouble deciding what's at number one, aren't you?
Well, no, I think he wants to check he has an idea of what my number one is, and he wants to check if that's his, so then he can swap them around or whatever, I'm guessing.
Basically what I meant,
Anyway, my three quick mentions is Batman Beyond, Return of Joker, Final Destination, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
I knew that would be on there.
Yep. Except I know exactly what your number one film is going to be.
But we got to leave for if they're new to the podcast.
If they're new to the channels.
However, number 7, X-Men. Number 6, Shanghai Noon.
I know that one.
It's Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan.
Oh my god, it is, isn't it?
It's Shanghai Nights, but the next one.
I think I keep getting that confused with Wild Wild West.
Oh shit.
Noon was the original.
Oh, Nights was the second. Oh, okay.
Nights was a couple of years later, 2003.
Okay.
Anyway, 7, 6. 5 is Rugrats in Paris.
Yeah.
4 is Pokémon the movie 2000. 3, Chicken Run.
Ooh.
2, The Emperor's New Groove.
And
I'm
almost
say
there.
it together, my number one,
Digimon the movie.
Yep, knew it.
There was no choice. I knew this was going to be my number one for this year before I even started looking through the list. I've had this on a post-it note to the side since we started this thing under 2000.
Yeah.
I can now get
all right.
Post-it. But yeah.
I really want to.
What can I say? This is my childhood film.
Yeah.
Probably, I could say I like this more than Pokemon, the first movie. That's.
I don't think I've ever actually seen any of the Digimon movies. I barely watched the show. I don't like Digimon, not gonna lie. Never really.
Did you ever give it a chance?
You're a bastard.
Or were you just a Pokemon elitist?
I mean,
did you ever give it a chance because you loved Pokemon, or did it truly not appeal to you?
It's never really appealed to me. I don't know what it is about it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you've really upset me, and you just don't seem to care.
I still say we've got to do some kind of reaction-a-thon where we literally just force him to watch a couple of episodes of Digimon.
Oh god!
I think to really understand the whole character development, you really have to watch at least 30 episodes.
Well,
cut out the filler and I'll do it.
There isn't filler.
There is.
Rarely.
It's an anime from the 2000s. There is going to be filler.
Not really, because even the filler arcs focus on the character development. So, well, the plot isn't the main focus. The characters do change and learn stuff over the course of that arc.
Yeah, but like...
And the stuff they learn in that arc is important to the upcoming arcs.
Yeah, but like...
Half of the arcs involve them getting like new forms and stuff. A filler arc is a filler arc, but they still get new forms, which appear in later episodes.
Yeah, but you only really need like important events. like, you don't know, like, oh, this character learned the power of trusting in others. That's not an important episode.
It is if their crest is focused around trusting in others, and them not trusting in others had left them to walk off all emo and get tricked by a giant cherrymon. And
Ozzy, look, some people just aren't into.
I refuse to accept it.
Some people just aren't into complicated, character-driven stories, and that's their loss.
They just like animes where the main character never ages.
Oh my god! There's only 5 filler episodes in the first season.
Yep.
What the actual? I can't tell if that's like impressive or oh my god, too much happens.
Rich, it wasn't the early 90s, it wasn't the late 90s, early 2000s that became king of fillers. It was like the mid 2000s when you had all the Narutos and Bleaches and...
Yeah. There is actually a website called animefillerlist.com.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Digimon's so good, though. For real.
It's sure. But the original Pokemon series has 77 filler episodes.
There you are.
Yeah. I mean, all I can say is I loved them both as a kid, but I know which one I can still stand today. And it's not Pokemon. Oh, well, actually, okay. Yu-Gi-Oh's a weird third. He's the weird cousin of the 2000s anime boom. He's the one that not everyone got into, but if you got into it, you are a fan for life.
8 filler episodes.
Okay. It was pretty good. I will say.
Have you ever seen the original Japanese Digimon movies? Because it was obviously a couple of movies chopped together into
Amazingly,
one thing.
no.
I was talking to Ozzy.
I think I've watched one of them. I think I watched the original one, the giant monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Which one is that? War Game?
No, that's the Omnimon one.
That's just Digimon Adventure.
Yeah, because apparently, when I was doing the list for this year, I was reading the Wikipedia page, and it mentioned that a lot of material was cut to make everything fit into one movie. So I was just curious. Like, I'd be interested to see what extra there actually is.
Maybe we should sit down and just watch them one day.
There's a thought.
When everything's back to normal.
Well, from 4th of July, you can go to someone's house.
Oh,
so
okay.
We'll have to.
I'm sorry. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that one. Sorry, I was looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX fillers, and they've listed a pair of episodes here as filler, where it is literally Cyrus using Zane's deck instead of him. Like, he takes over using the Cyber Dragons. And bullshit if you call that filler.
Does he take over and use it permanently from that point on? Okay,
yeah.
No, there you go then, yeah.
Bullshit is that filler.
For the benefit of the tape, I looked at the camera and shrugged.
You have a camera?
It's not switched on, but
Oh, you looked at like the office camera.
I do it when I'm playing EU4 as well, when there's no webcam, but I look at the webcam on top of my monitor when I say things.
But then again, like, looking at it, I guess they don't actually use. He doesn't actually use his card. Like, Cyrus didn't really duel after that, so.
Right. I'll do my list. My list. So I've got 6 honourable mentions. Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I can't remember it well enough though.
Me, Myself and Irene.
Oh, I didn't see that. Good one. Chop that into my mentions at the bottom.
I will. Scary Movie. Billy Elliot.
Okay.
And Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I actually do like it. I made it a joke earlier, but yeah, it's a good film. And Castaway is the last honourable mention. Then the actual list. So I've got 5 films here. Something I noticed, which is quite interesting, is that they're all animated.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. And they've all been said by other people, and my top 3 are your 3 winners. So number 5, Pokemon : the movie 2000. Number 4, Rugrats in Paris.
Yeah.
Number 3, Digimon the movie. Number 2, Chicken Run, and number 1, The Emperor's New Groove.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Emperor's New Groove is one where I don't know whether I liked it so much because it was perfect for my sense of humour, or I watched it so much as a kid that it shaped my sense of humour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the basis of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there we are. So I don't really know what my choice is going to be for this week. We've got Emperor's New Groove, Chicken Run, Digimon the movie.
Would you? So because I love it so much, would you like me to change mine to Titan AE?
Don't think that one's going to win. So
it's a free win for you. What are you complaining about?
Well, it depends on.
Well, last time this happened,
they're all pretty good choices.
Yeah.
Last time this happened, I just put 3 choices, so I'm going to do the same thing again. I think that works for me.
Fair enough.
3 very good films. And then if Emperor's New Groove wins, I'll claim the victory because Alex isn't here.
He doesn't show up enough to earn the clock-in card sort of thing.
Yeah.
If leading a team has taught me anything, Ozzy, it's that you should always take credit for everyone else's things.
Yes.
Just want to make a quick jump back to the Yu-Gi-Oh anime thing. So on the anime filler list, right? I looked at the original Duel Monster Yu-Gi-Oh anime. It has 89 filler episodes. Do you want to guess where most of them are?
On telly?
Series 4.
Yeah, Series 4 is entirely skippable.
Yeah. Series 3, that was the weird.
What happened in these series? Because I only know Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
So
Series 4 is where we are at the moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, where you've got the whole...
anything the way he walks like this.
Okay.
He can't go.
Protagonist.
God, yeah,
that's two different things. Though.
That does seem a lot like filler. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Waking the Dragons arc is entirely filler. Also, the Virtual World arc is entirely skippable.
Basically, in terms of real anime, all you really need to watch is Duelist Kingdom.
Even that you can skip.
Battle City. Well,
I'm going to make a band called Judas Kingdom. That sounds like a good
Judas Kingdom, Battle City, and then Battle City trails off into filler. Then you get more filler. Then you watch the end of Battle City, and then Series 5.
Yeah, that's literally all you need to watch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was watching through Dragon Ball.
Oh, sorry, the Evil Spirit of the Ring is filler.
Headcanon not, but oh well. No, it doesn't matter. The character himself is not filler, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I was gonna say that feels weird.
Yeah, actually.
That's like the first time that
the introduction of Yami
Yeah.
I think this website's just a bit wrong.
I mean, it's good for like overall plot stuff.
Yeah. When you've got a website run by idiots.
So when I was watching Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, which by the way is amazing and nothing at all like Dragon Ball Z, there was a bit in the Red Ribbon Army arc, if that means anything to anyone listening, where it was just like half of that series, half of that arc was just entirely filler. There was about 2 or 3 episodes where they were basically just running down a corridor, and like that was it. It was so bad. It was unbelievable.
23 for episodes, so 15%.
What's that?
Dragon Ball.
Ah.
How much filler it has. 23 episodes, so 15% of the whole show is filler. Apparently the last 5 episodes are filler as well, so that's good.
Yeah, they are, because it was the same, when it regenerated into Dragon Ball Z, it was just the same series, like there was no gap or anything between the two of them.
Yeah.
So it was filler before the next issue of the manga came out, basically. Which is what all the filler in Dragon Ball is.
That's only got 14%. That has 291 episodes. Son of a bitch. Suppose they're only 20 minutes at a time, aren't they?
Yeah, let me see if I can find what the Legends of Dragon.
This is actually a really useful site.
Oh no, this isn't. No, this can't be right. I can't. The ones that they say are filler episodes are not the ones when they're in the pirate base. That is definitely filler. Holy moly. They literally spent 2 episodes running down a corridor. How is that not filler?
Because character development.
Dragon Ball Pirate. Let's see.
Oh, that's nice to know. Attack on Titan has no filler.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on that. Holy God, I forgot it stopped. The first season was in 2013, and then it's carried on again in 2017. Jesus. I need to rewatch Attack on Titan.
Maybe there's something that happens in one of these episodes from like one of the
That
side
you don't
characters.
remember.
Yeah. But even still, fucking hell, you don't need to. At least they've got a label that's mixed canon stroke filler. I can't believe that on these episodes they say the whole thing is not filler. Honestly.
Are you remembering which episodes it was correctly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Trust me, you'd remember.
Food Wars?
Food Wars?
There's a... There is an anime called Food Wars.
Oh.
And it's all necessary. Huh.
It's required.
Yeah. Same with Death Note.
Food, comma, wars.
I suppose that's a good thing about having like a continuous story going along. This
Doctor Who joke there.
Yeah, you don't need to. You don't have to. You can't skip any of it because it's all necessary.
Mm.
Like Naruto, that's got to have a lot. 41%.
Wow.
Oh.
3 or 4 years worth of filler because the anime overtook the manga, so they had to wait for the manga to catch up. So they just made 2 or 3 series worth of filler.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like most of the final
2 or 3 series,
is entirely filler.
Some of them are good. Some of them are good fillers. They're like character-driven fillers
I'm
that you think,
sure,
okay, I
but-
feel better for watching. I'm glad I watched that particular one out of 10 episodes, but you have to really search to find those gems in the filler arc.
One Punch Man, no filler.
Yeah. Series 2 must have filler, surely.
Of what? One Punch Man
Yeah.
doesn't have series 2.
Yeah.
What about fucking One Piece? That's got to have a lot of filler. Oh, only 11% filler out of the nearly 1,000 fucking episodes. Jesus, 932 episodes. That is too much. Ooh, Sword Art Online has no filler. I really wanted to get into anime and start watching anime, but like I don't know where to start. So knowing which episodes are filler and which ones aren't is actually good to know.
I honestly, I hate skipping episodes of something I haven't already watched. Like if I was watching Dragon Ball again, they'd get to the corridor and I'd be like, okay, I'll skip this one. But I feel like otherwise, I feel like
watching it the first time, you kind of have to watch it all because you might find filler episodes that you do enjoy. Yeah, I think I'm like that. I don't think I'd like to look up a list of, like, I'm currently watching through a Kamen Rider series, and I'd rather just watch it episode by episode and enjoy it as it comes.
Make up thine own mind.
Yeah, I do understand that, but I'm like, if they have been deemed to be filler, where there's no real value in watching them, then...
Well, filler just means there's no value to the overall plot. It doesn't necessarily mean there's no value to watching.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just like, I want to have the story progress, because if I'm watching something, I'm watching it for the story.
Okay, see, that's where we're different.
Unless it's a magical girl anime, in which case, you know.
That's where we're different. I watch programs and stuff for characters. It could... Why I still watch... I haven't in a few years, actually, but it's why I can still watch a lot of Power Ranger series.
Oh my god, the original Sailor Moon has 50% filler. So it's just like, if half the series is deemed to be filler, then of 200 episodes,
But you see,
100 of them are deemed by popular opinion to not be worth watching.
That's not what filler means, though. The filler episode might be a really cool fight that's really great to watch, but it just has nothing to do with the overall plot.
Filler doesn't mean bad by definition. Filler just means it fills a gap.
I think I'm going by the definition that I know of with Waking the Dragons and the virtual world. Like, they are filler arc. And while, yes, there were some entertaining duels and things that happen in there, I don't want to watch it again because it was fucking boring.
That's one show.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm basing my opinion of filler on.
Some shows can do filler better than others.
I'm sure they can, but I'm just like...
Some Pokemon episodes were probably filler, but you probably really enjoyed them.
The Malamar episode in X and Y.
Which one?
The Malamar episode.
I haven't watched I haven't watched anything past Advanced Generations, and even then, that was not willingly.
But if you watch X and Y, make sure you watch the sub, not the dub, mind.
Oh yeah, that's the one where Ash has teeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember back in the OG days, there was like the Kangaskhan Kid or the Great Race.
Oh yeah.
It's like these ones where it's like, yeah, okay, cool. Why should I care? This isn't about Ash getting a gym badge or anything like that, so why should I care?
I think I'd call that standalone rather than filler. But your definition of filler might include standalone episodes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Filler to me is
Island of Giant Pokemon. That's not a filler episode?
Is the next episode of the manga hasn't come out yet, so we need to make them scream for 5 hours. That's
that
filler.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, those ones in
See, like, I can remember I quite enjoyed the Ghost of Maiden's Peak, and that's a filler.
Yeah, I don't actually remember that episode.
Standalone, isn't it? That's the difference.
Ditto's Mysterious Mansion. That was a episode, the Ditto episode. Wake Up Snorlax.
Oh god, the one where the Snorlax stood in
Dark City.
Don't remember that one.
I vaguely remember that one.
I remember the title, and it sounds like it's one of those ones that I did like it.
Oh, the Scyther and Electabuzz one.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
See, I like that one.
Absolute fit. Yeah, so like that is a good episode, but
Case of the Canine Keeper.
Oh, that was the Growlithe one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Beach Blank Out Blastoise.
I don't remember that one.
Episode names, man.
I'm pretty sure I would have remembered an episode with Blastoise in it. No, I don't remember that one at all.
It's where there was like a Blastoise on a rock, I think.
I don't remember this episode.
Barkeep, Blastoise on the rocks.
The Pika-Huna. Oh my god, remember that one?
Yes, yeah.
I Showdown at the Poke Corral.
God, yeah.
Wait, that wasn't filler?
I didn't realise I remembered so many Pokemon episodes for having not seen it for must be 20 years or so. That's mad.
Showdown at the Poke Corral. When was that? Oh, it's where Ash and Gary have Pokemon, like have Pokemon character development. Yeah. Resurrection encounters too.
Character development.
Oh, that's why that's a big episode. Mewtwo leaves Giovanni and destroys his headquarters. Could have sworn that was the start of Mr. Mime Time.
Now you see that's annoying because an episode that could be completely shit and not worth it is only considered canon because of 2 minutes at the start. Or considered not filler because of those 2 minutes at the start.
Or it's a battle with Gary where he reappears.
Yeah.
Professor Oaks reveals that the other two trainers who left Pallet Town with Ash and Gary did not succeed as trainers.
Did not survive.
Yeah. Also, they learned that the Pokemon League will be held at the Indigo Plateau.
Yeah.
So it's got some interesting things. Mr. Mime.
Is this the one with Diglett Dig?
Trio.
Look, that's what I'm trying. That episode is so grounded in just memes, and I think that's a filler episode. It is a filler episode. Plant it now, Diglett later. I'm guessing that's what it was.
Probably.
That's the only one I've seen.
Episodes.
This would be a good test to...
No, it was Diglett.
Oh, okay. Which one was the other? Oh, I don't know.
That'd be a good test to see, like,
I got muddled up with them now.
Sorry.
Diglett Dig.
Trio. It'd be a good test to see, like, what generation is someone from. You just say Diglett Dig to them and see what they say back to you.
Trio.
Or, Dish.
Executor.
Executor.
No, it's from the
So you want to be a master of?
Pokemon.
You might. I just thought, Christian, you might own. No, it wasn't just part of the DVD. It was actually the Pikachu's Vacation, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Do
Exactly.
you have the skills to be?
Number 1, sorry.
Thank you. It's an episode called Enter the Dragonite.
Is that...
Oh, do they class the Porygon episode as filler?
Oh. The thing is, like, almost every episode in Pokemon is a standalone episode, so how do they decide what's filler?
Ash catches a Pokemon, somebody else catches a Pokemon, a certain thing appears, potentially, there's an important battle.
But that's a no offense to the people who come up with this list, but that's a really stupid way to categorize.
What about
Pokemon?
Hypno's nap time?
That would
Why
be
is
like
this one
saying
important?
with Doctor Who, like, you know, an episode that's standalone and doesn't relate to the overarching plot is filler. But that's not the point of the show. It's not like every episode has to be.
What about an episode like this one?
Blink
What about
is a filler episode?
Yeah.
And it is the best, often considered the best Doctor Who episode.
Yeah.
This is
where-
going by a list of filler episodes. They'd say you skip Blink.
This is where I'm getting het up on the. Is that a phrase?
know.
On the difference between filler and standalone here, because I think it's important.
So what about an episode called Hypno's Nap Time? So this is an important episode that you can't miss. Why do you think that Hypno's Nap Time is an important episode?
Can I Google it?
No.
Okay, I won't. Damn, foiled again.
Misty catches Psyduck.
Oh, okay.
But that only happens towards the end of the episode, I think.
Or it was at the start or something, I think. Maybe. No, because it was like the cliffhanger, wasn't it?
Yeah, so right at the end. Yeah. Legend of... It was Electric Soldier Porygon, was it? Electric Shock Showdown? Is that the episode? It's not on here. Maybe they didn't have it. Oh no, that's the first. Yeah, I guess they don't have. Oh, because they never dubbed it, did they?
No.
The Legend of Dratini, they did dub. I remember that.
That's the gun one, is
But
it?
yeah, that's the gun one.
Yeah. It says JP only on this list, so I wonder why they didn't.
Probably because they probably dubbed it, but they never. It was not aired anywhere outside of Asia.
Oh.
Even though this is the episode where Ash catches 30 Tauros,
Yeah.
which is actually kind of important.
Which is, referenced a lot.
Yeah. What's the first one with Dratini and Dragonair up here? The Bridge Bike Gang. That's an important episode. Shut up.
Character development, isn't it? For,
James' backstory, yeah.
Yeah.
Major events.
Whoa! There's a clip on the Wikipedia page of the seizure bit. It is really flashy. That was way more than I expected. Holy moly.
I'm going to watch it. Is this on the Bubblepedia page?
I've got it from Wikipedia here, but I'll just put it in the Discord.
You just get us both disconnect simultaneously.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is horrible.
It is a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is with that, I don't know why they couldn't just kind of edit that, release
Yeah.
it differently, but oh well.
4-month hiatus.
Blimey.
God. I do find it kind of a bit rude to Porygon 2 and Porygon Z that because of this episode, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z have never appeared in the anime.
Yeah. Porygon's such a cool guy. I really like it.
Yeah. And like he did actually appear in, I think it was like the opening to one of the movies. It's like just a quick shot.
Yeah.
But hang on. In the anime. Yeah, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z never played a main role in the anime. Porygon made its English dub debut in a scene transition in A Chance the Operation. Yeah. Yes, very briefly. That's a shame. I like Porygon.
Yeah. I've just posted a relevant Porygon-related image in the Discord.
What does it say? Please tell me you translated it.
What, the binary?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Right, bear with. Right. Please carry on.
Well, that's kind of it.